Hello, my Beautifier community youth, Uganda viewers. You're welcome to yet another episode. I am your host, Jamesboy Imani. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 16 says, "Do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God." Today I want to specifically speak about kindness. We know very well charity. Charity involves giving money, giving items, and most of the times we mostly focus that to be kind to someone else we must physically give. But then there are some times or instances when we are not in position to give. Maybe we do not have the money, or we do not have even the clothes, we do not have the food, we do not have a physical thing to give. In fact, is giving supposed to be only through material things? I believe this is not. And in fact, the most important giving may not even be something like money or food or clothes. Those are important, but they may not even be the most important. Because we live in a world full of hopeless people. We live in a world full of misery. We live in a world full of stress, full of confusion. And I think the biggest problem now that we have in the world is people need love. People need love. People need care. People need attention. People need intentional time and focus to help them feel better. We have an increase and a rise in mental illnesses. We have an increase in suicide. We have an increase in reckless living. We have an increase in HIV and diseases. We have an increase in crime. We have an increase in lawlessness, for example, corruption, fraud. All those things have a root cause. And the root cause of all these things are life-related challenges. People sometimes, most times actually, people do bad things, not because they have a bad heart or they are bad people, but because life has pushed them to that position where they are forced to do something bad to survive. And again, as a result, these bad things have also negative consequences in the mental, because there's guilt, there's shame, there's a lot of things. So I believe at this juncture in life, in this era that we live in, it is more important to be kind, to look out for others, encourage others, pray with others and pray for others. A word of encouragement, a word of wisdom, a word of advice. In every situation, people around us, people need to hear something. People need to hear something good. People's spirits need to be lifted up. People are moving with so much baggage in their lives. They are burdened and they need us as our brothers and sisters. I'm here to just tell you that an act of kindness is also a form of charity, and God also values that. So don't focus on only giving people food, clothes, money, and all these things, but also be intentional at encouraging them. Let people know they are important. Let people know they are special. Advise people, tell them that tomorrow is a better day, Be there with people, call your friends and loved ones, People are committing suicide, people are going through problems. We need to be intentional and go out and encourage people in communities, everywhere we go, in the marketplace, everywhere you are, at your workplace, wherever you are, at church. Be an instrument of hope, be an instrument of kindness. Pass on this kindness by being a source of light, a source of hope, a source of encouragement. Remember, all forms of kindness are pleasing to God. May God bless you as you begin being intentional on reaching out to other people with kindness.